Hello everyone, in this video we'll look at how to add new repositories to Inventa manually. However, before proceeding any further, I would like to remind you that there is one prerequisite. You must add repository credentials to our system in advance. A link to a video on how to do this is in the description. There are two ways to add repositories to Inventa. First, by activating the discovery module, you can enjoy the automatic discovery of repositories. Second, you can add repositories manually, and that's what we'll focus on in this video. 1touch Inventa works with multiple types of repositories. The slide shows examples of supported vendors and their products. This information is relevant for version 2.8.2. However, we add more and more vendors to each new version of our product. So don't be surprised to see an even longer list when you start working with 1touch Inventa. Okay, let's look at what information is needed to add each repository type. Central storage. There are two examples in the slide, SMB and NFS. In both cases, you should know an IP address and a folder path, and then just follow the address format. As to cloud storage providers, if you added credentials for your Amazon S3 bucket to Inventa, the only thing you need to specify is a bucket name. The same is true for Google Cloud Storage. Again, if credentials are in the system, you should specify a bucket name and Inventa will be able to connect to it. Two other cloud storage providers make your life even easier. You don't have to configure much, providing credentials are in place. Now, the last case is databases. We follow the DBs URL format convention, which means database type, IP address, port, and a database name are required. Although there are two cases where the syntax is slightly different, they are in the table. And now I'll show you how to connect Inventa to a MySQL database, Google Cloud MySQL, and cloud storage, Amazon S3. How to connect to Google Cloud MySQL database. First of all, go to Inventory, Repository Management. Press Add Repository button, repository type Database, repository product Google, and we choose Google Cloud MySQL. Appliance Core, URL. Let me produce it magically. Whoops. Options are no options needed. Repository credentials. I will use default credentials, although you can choose any other credentials if it is needed. Test connection. Connection successful. Okay. And then save. So Google Cloud MySQL database has been successfully added to our system. First step, Inventory, Repository Management. Please press Add Repository button. Type Cloud Storage, Product, Amazon S3. Appliance, I've got only one, so let it be Core. URL default, this field is not editable at all, I cannot change it. Options, include, so which buckets to include? Here we are. Repository credentials. In my case, I use default credentials, but if you have more than one Amazon S3 bucket, you can choose, for instance, Amazon S3 East, Amazon S3 West. You can just select the credentials which you need. Let's get back to default credentials. Press Test Connection button. Connection successful, and press Save. Amazon S3 bucket has been added to our system. We have gathered the information you might need while connecting Inventa to different data repositories in two tables. The links to download them are in the video description. The first table summarizes the supported vendors in version 2.8.2 and the connection information you need. The second table contains URL examples for connecting to different databases. That's all. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, just ask them in the comments and we'll be glad to answer them. Thank you.